Why am I looking so gloomy here? Paul appears to be making the best of it. Well, at least I'm trying to look a little happier, but I'm afraid the disappointment is still very evident on my face. Even Gracie looks disappointed and dejected down at the end of the dock with her backpack. I suppose she's ready to go home now. It's such a difference from how the trip started. We landed in Washington to sunny weather and a bright spring day. We even arrived in Anacortes just in time, as we'd hoped, to see the launching of Sea Oasis. We have waited since July of last year for this boat to be ours and have anticipated and planned for this very day for months. All is going as planned. Hey, that's our boat. What are you doing? I just said everything was going well. I don't believe this. Wait, where are you going? That's our boat. Where's Paul? Where's Gracie? Hey, you! Stop! Can anybody hear me? This is not supposed to happen. Stop already! Ooh, that's better. Let's continue. I'll explain that troublesome part of our story in a bit. As I said, all was going well. The boat is docked. We head to the grocery store and begin filling the galley with food and the tanks with fresh water for our trip. We set out the next day, which was equally beautiful and warm, on our maiden voyage. We will be circling Guemas Island. We soon see porpoises just breaking the surface of the water. They're at a distance, so I'll help you see them. The porpoise is a small-toothed whale with black and white coloring, but very closely related to dolphins. The most obvious visible difference between them is that porpoises have shorter beaks and live in the cold waters. They're found in the North Pacific Ocean, ranging from Japan to Southern California and up to Alaska.
you start making the turn? I'm just curious when you do it.
Paul makes this turn seem easy, but with the current, it's not as easy as it looks. I'm not sure my skills are up to this just yet. Maybe this summer I'll improve. Today, we're going to travel from Anacortes down through this channel to La Conner. Paul is traveling down the channel now. You have to closely watch the tide charts if you're going to make this trip because the water gets so low. Last fall, we scheduled to have our entire boat waxed and buffed with marine detail specialists. We came here last year and they did a fabulous job on Cygnus, so we are here for the same good result on the Sea Oasis.
We got the dinghy all ready to go. It's all cleaned up now. Thanks to Paul. He worked very hard on that yesterday. And soon, our hailing port will be correct. It will not be Seattle, but Friday Harbor. Love Friday Harbor. It's a great place to be.
Hi, this is Jeff Paxton with Marine Detail Specialists in La Conner, and I wanted to show off his work. We have a 2000 Winden 480 that looks like a 2019 Winden 480 right now because it looks so beautiful and so clean and so shiny. So Jeff, how did you get started with your company?
I started with it because my parents, I grew up boating, so my parents had boats and my dad did auto body work, and he did all the work on their boat and polished it and waxed it. And when I was 16, they bought a 30-foot Tollycraft, and it needed a lot of kind of rehab work, and so I helped them polish it out, and a bunch of their friends and fellow boaters saw the work and decided that they wanted to have me do their boat too. So I just started doing it, working weekends, and worked my way through college. And then everybody asked me when I got out of college if I was going to get a real job or what I was going to do, and I decided to keep doing this. And so it's been 17 years of detailing boats and running a crew, and we have this great boathouse in La Conner, so a lot of the boats come here. And we also do boats in Anacortes and a little bit up in Bellingham, but mostly Anacortes and La Conner. And then we have a shop down in Kenmore on Lake Washington also.
You have a terrific crew. They all know what they're doing. They have a system. They follow it. They're very fast and just get it done. How do you pick such good people?
We try and go through a really good hiring process with people. We take our time and we try and grow at a reasonable rate so that we're not just throwing a bunch of new people on the boats. And if we have new people, that we take the time to train them, because for us it's the quality first. So we've got to make sure that the quality is maintained, and that's how we keep going. We have so many repeat customers, and then every year we've got people coming back to us and also new referrals from people. So we have no lack of work. Yeah, there's like Kyle, who's our crew leader. If you've seen him around, he's been with us for 5 years, and then Jerry and Polino have been 4 and 3 years. And like I said, that's in our industry, that's kind of a long time.
And that's what makes it successful as well.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the new product that you're doing this year.
about 2.5 years ago, we took on another line of service product called C-Deck, and C-Deck's been around for 25 years, and we're a certified installer for them. So part of the reason we chose to work with them is because they had been around for a long time. They had a track record of putting out a really good product. They stand behind it with a good warranty, and I felt good about offering it to our clients, our existing clients. So what we do is we come out and we do a digital template of people's decks, and then it's we have a CAD designers who do a CAD design of the deck, and then the material itself is actually CNC router cut off-site, and then we come and install it. So it's a really cool product. It's an EVA foam material. It's very comfortable under your feet. It's really good traction. It's easy to clean, and it looks really good. And we can do a variety of different colors, like a faux teak finish. We've also done different ones where they're like a gray kind of look, or gray teak that comes out really nice, and people really like it. It's kind of a semi-permanent install, so it sticks on over the existing non-skid. We don't have to modify the boat at all. And what's nice about it is we can actually remove it later and redo it, or if we have sections that get damaged, we can recut a section and just tear up a section and reinstall it. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, we have a lot of people that come into our boathouse here, make an appointment, every 6 months or every year. And the nice thing about it is we've got an enclosed environment, a controlled environment, and we can we can schedule the work. So we're not, trying to do it over multiple weeks out in the weather. We can say, okay, it's going to take us 3 days. We can get it done and get you back out on your way.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.
While Jeff's crew is working on our boat, we take a quick trip to Friday Harbor. Now we've come full circle to the disappointing beginning of our story.
Here we are wishing that we were on our boat. But our boat is in LaConner, and it's getting worked on again. They say boats are an expensive hobby. Yes, they are. When we get back, it will be done. But for today, we're just sitting here dreaming. The good thing is, this summer we have a fabulous view of the mountain, if you can see it in the background.
Paul found a leak on the propeller shaft, and of course that has to be fixed before we can put it back in the water. It's time to board the ferry and head back to Anacortes and back to the airport to return to Denver. We do plan on getting our boat in our slip in Friday Harbor before too long. Wish us luck. I hope you enjoyed this episode and the highs and lows of our trip. We hope you'll be back for our next adventure. Remember to subscribe to our channel to let us know you liked it, and hit the bell if you want to be notified when another video is released. Both of these can be found right under the video. Until then, thanks for watching. It keeps our spirits afloat.